If you have 1,000 tabs open in your brain right now and you are paralyzed by overthinking, stop trying to type out your ideas. Traditional linear writing is creating friction for you.
Because honestly, as a verbal processor, you are literally killing your best ideas by trying to force them onto a blank page. It just doesn't work.
So today in this explainer, I want to share a deeply personal workflow. I'm going to show you exactly how I use voice to AI dictation to take all those messy, overthinking brain dumps and turn them into actual profitable business ideas and aligned structures without typing a single word. Okay, section 1, the overthinking paralysis.
Let's get one thing straight right out of the gate here. Your lifelong experience with overthinking, it is not a flaw. I used to think it was, but actually, your sensitivity is a tool. It just needs a directing system. For years, I used to absolutely burst my brain trying to figure out how to build creative ideas from scratch. I'd sit at my desk, think things through, overthink them, flip them over, and then think about them again. It was exhausting. Does that sound familiar?
Which brings us to section 2, becoming the creative director. The game completely changed for me when I finally realized something crucial. I didn't need to be the executor anymore. I needed to be the creative director. You see, you bring the abstract vision, the emotional pacing, and the sensory soul, and you simply let the AI handle the heavy lifting of that initial execution. You step out of the friction of linear typing entirely, and you step fully into the abstract vision. Section 3, the walk and talk system. This is my exact voice to AI workflow. It's how I process patterns and actually gain clarity. Step 1 is what I call the active creative lab, or simply, the walk. You get outside, get some fresh air, move your body, and just open up the voice dictation on your favorite LLM, like Gemini or ChatGPT. For me, walking outside multiple times a day is literally how I release pressure. It's my daily escape, and it lets me naturally slip right into ideation mode. I really want this next part to sink in for a second. This walk isn't a detour from your work. If you are a verbal processor, this is the work. Just talk. Seriously, don't worry about formatting. Just verbalize your brain dump naturally, exactly as it comes to you. Dictation mode is all about thought release. Then we hit step 2, find the patterns. When you're done talking, you give the LLM a prompt exactly like this one. I just brain dumped my thoughts, act as my structural blueprint, find the recurring themes, pull out any actionable business ideas, and organize this into an aligned daily structure based on how my energy naturally operates. And that leads us to step 3, which is the frictionless transfer. Because your AI acts as your structural blueprint, it takes all those raw, abstract ideas you just spoke out loud and instantly structures them. If you have a master template, like, say, a daily planner in Notion, you can literally tell the AI to format your spoken words to perfectly match your existing categories. Then, you just copy and paste. The friction of typing is completely bypassed. Now, let's look at section 4, regulating your nervous system. Take a deep breath for a second here, because we really need to talk about why this actually works on a biological level. Your nervous system is your business infrastructure. I mean it. Why does this whole system work so well for overthinkers? Because when you try to force yourself to just sit at a desk and type linearly, you get dysregulated. Your body fights it. But when you use voice note processing to get things out of your head and onto digital paper, you create this incredible sense of calm. Voice to AI becomes your emotional processing tool. And remember, regulation drives action. By making yourself feel calm and safe first, your brain becomes open, it becomes receptive, and it actually becomes capable of making clear decisions. True clarity comes through expression. This is all about building an operating system that's built around your natural rhythms, rather than those rigid productivity schedules everyone else pushes. You can dictate during your morning foundation to ground your nervous system before the rest of the world even enters your mind. Or you could do it during your night creative window for soft creation, reflection, and voice note downloads. It's entirely fluid. It adapts to you. Finally, section 5, invisible compounding over time. We're talking about long-term architecture here. The secretly wealthy understand that real growth happens through quiet, invisible compounding. Your voice notes, they are your invisible assets. Think about it. Every single time you dictate a messy thought and let AI organize it, you are patiently building a massive structural foundation that will compound over years. It's not just a quick fix, it's long-term architecture. You're constantly turning your lived experience into real content. So please stop forcing yourself to work in ways that just don't match your energetic blueprint. Rest before you collapse. Prioritize consistency over intensity and just let the AI do the heavy lifting for you. Honor how your brain naturally works.
If this shifted something in the way you see your own creative process, drop a comment below and tell me what LLM you are going to use on your walk today. Don't forget to subscribe for more voice to AI systems for overthinkers. See you in the next one.